Boy, it looked like there was plenty of contact. Manrick frustrated trying to get it in. Shot clock's at 3. Dang, stripped again. Blocked again. Cavs ball again. Cleveland's defense has been terrific here in the third. Parker the extra pass. Parker another wide open 3. And Varejao takes the rebound away. No. And they say last touch by Derrick Rose.
And this score could have been much worse. Cleveland's a knockdown three-point shooting team. They've had wide open looks and they've just missed. Chicago's got to start putting bodies on people when it comes to blocking out. They're just not hitting people enough.
Varejao.
Come back to me, Andy.
No, with the block, so you can see that coming. Well, Williams fires away. And Noah, loose ball foul is going to go against Noah. That's his 4th as he used his right arm to knock Varejao to the ground. Andy Varejao gets those kind of reactions from opponents.
Now here's what you love. Varejao causes this play because of his energy. Does not give up on play, so therefore he puts so much pressure on the guy trying to block him out. This is outstanding effort by Varejao.
They call it, my mistake again, they call a foul on Varejao.
No, they called it initially. It really isn't your mistake. The referee was a little indecisive on where it was going to end. He called the first foul on Varejao, even though obviously the later contact was by Noah. I don't think there's a foul really on anybody. That's just rebounding in the playoffs.
Well, Varejao, he took a shot either way as James deflects it out of bounds. We're past the midway point of the third.
I don't see how Varejao could have been called for a foul.
There's no way.
I love the intensity that the Cavs are playing defense with. 5 guys. It's a thing of beauty the way they're playing defense.
Varejao, a big part of that. Rose throws up an air ball. Here comes LeBron James. James on the drive, blocked by Dang. Nice defensive play, Luol Deng. Heinrich dives on the floor. And it's going to be a held ball.
And Mark, that defensive intensity starts with a commitment to it by the coaching staff and then your best player. LeBron James knows this is how you're going to win. He demands it of the guys he plays with, and then guys like Varejao bring it every single night.
The Cavs during the course of the year 4th in the NBA in opponents' field goal percentage, 6th in opponents' scoring. And Mike Brown, that's been the biggest thing that he has done here. Now in his 5th year as the head coach, he was known as a defensive coach when he was an assistant in Indiana and San Antonio, and he brought that defensive mindset, completely turned that around here. Rose struggling with his shot right now. He's 7 of 20 from the field. He's not been able to get to the free throw line.
And LeBron James, by going back to that defense, has really improved over the course of his NBA career defensively.
Rose again trying to draw some contact. Can't get it to go. Here's Dang. Runs into Parker. Offensive foul. Parker draws the charge. Dang picks up his second personal.
And you see everybody getting it done defensively by committee, willing to step in and take the hit. It's an offensive foul, but I love the sense of urgency defensively that the Cavs are playing.
They're a great help defensive team. Like Antoine Jameson was saying that when he used to play against them, as Jameson puts up a shot, won't go. He said you beat your man when you played the Cavaliers, and then every single time there was another defender right there. Now he's part of that defense. Jameson's never been known as a premier defender. But learning the Cavs way now. Shot clock at 7. Rose jump shot, gets that one to go. The Bulls hanging around in a scoring drought with Cleveland now. They haven't scored in a while. Parker looking for James.
Quietly, Luol Deng has really done a good job competing with LeBron James individually with his defense. I've been very impressed with his defensive ability.
Nice job, Noah, on his defense. Stang knocks it down. 8 straight points. And the Cavs call timeout as Cleveland hasn't scored in nearly 5 minutes. And what was a 22-point lead has been cut to 14.
Well, this is just good, solid individual defense. First on the face-up and then on the post-up back in, staying between his man and the basket, and then this is his range, 17 feet and in.
Here, he was the youngest All-Star in Bulls history. He was also the first Bulls All-Star since Michael Jordan back in '98, averaged almost 21 a game, 49% shooting, and had to shoot more perhaps than he wanted down the stretch when he averaged 25 a game in April, was the Eastern Conference Player of the Month, but you saw the numbers shooting today. He's a very unselfish player. Doesn't like to take 15, 20 shots a game, but he has to with this team, right, Jeff?
Well, no question. It just shows you that they're not multi-dimensional enough offensively from a talent standpoint. Because he has to shoot so much, but to win a game or even be competitive in a game, it's going to have to be because he is being aggressive on every single possession.
Kick ball that time, so they'll inbound with 14 on the clock. He's a quiet kid, very humble, but just so competitive. Said the reason he shot so much down the stretch is because he was desperate to make the playoffs. He was out of character when he guaranteed they would make the final playoff spot. Makes a pretty move there, and it's a 12-point game. 10 straight now for Chicago, and another steal. All of a sudden, the Cavs have lost a little bit of their intensity. And a travel call by Noah. It's been a tough afternoon for Noah. A little bit of foul trouble trying to guard Shaquille O'Neal. But the Cavs haven't scored in 5.5 minutes. We're seeing the reason why the Bulls were such a good defensive team all season long. James trying to end the scoring drought. Jamison, good open look. Varejao tips it, but can't control it. Heinrich looking. Crowd's got a little quiet. Rose, little hesitation, flips it up, and oh, what a play from Derrick Rose. 12 straight points, and it's a 10-point game.
It's a bad young man. You're talking about pick and roll situations. He is making plays, tough shots.
And I like this strategy, switching the pick and roll against James so that you take away at least his passing ability.
James sets, fires, can't hit. Varejao, the offensive board. Varejao with 10 rebounds and 20 minutes off the bench. Varejao to Parker. Parker for 3. That won't go. And now it's been 6 minutes since they've scored. Over 6 minutes.
They've been most effective with high pick and roll with Derrick Rose, looking for him to make plays.
Rose double. Gibson open on that elbow jumper, can't get it to go, and Varejao once again clears the boards.
And that's an assignment defensively that you're willing to take. I'm willing to double team Derrick Rose and force other guys to make plays. That's a good shot by Gibson.
And finally the Cavs get it to go. Over 7 minutes without a point. But Rose trying to come right back. They blocked the shot. Rose trying a tough moves. And that's now 4 blocks. That was LeBron James. Scores down the other end. Just when the game started to get close,